Okay. I finished taking the fiberglass off. You see that pile there. I'm not going to jump up in there because I just did some peanut buttering and it stinks, and I got the shop door closed to keep the heat in and all that good stuff. But there is a little halogen light that I turned on while I was in there. There's that little light there, and those are halogens, and both of those put off heat, and I got a little heater right there that is currently off. I don't want to leave it unattended, and I didn't want to leave the halogen light in there unattended. But I jumped up in there and did what I could this morning and ran a batch of peanut butter that I'm letting cure out. I went 8 ounces on the peanut butter and had lots left over. So when you're just doing patchwork, I mean, it's hard to make a small enough batch. I've got several things that I hope to gain a better understanding on, and I know it's stinky in here, and I don't want to stay in here, and I don't want to leave the door open, but what I was trying to say was that right there, I know it's hard to see, is what I took out. All right, and it had glue on it. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, it had glue on it, and the plywood on the back is bonded to it real good. The actual wood did not get much sticking to it. When I took that other stuff off, under it again, after all this time, had not cured. And it was still sticky. It wasn't runny sticky. It was getting there, taking a long time. But it didn't look like this board right here with fiberglass on it as part of it. To the best of my knowledge, I have yet to see this right here that it laminated to. It covered it up, and you know the fiberglass that I took off of the stringers in there had covered up the stringers really thick, bonded to each other, and the board basically filled the hole, but it really wasn't stuck to the board that much. So whether or not I ever stick to the board or not, I don't know. But that's why I want to do some testing, and I'm not ready to do that right this second. The lights, when I was inside, I turned on the halogen light in the work area. I turned on the little heater on the table, and I turned on the other 2 halogen lights over the workbench. And by the time I got done getting done taking out it was 60 degrees in the shop. And I think most of it was that halogen work light I bought, that 500 watt halogen work light. And maybe that little heater, I don't know. But it's an insulated shop. So currently, I can bring the temperature up to working conditions, but it's going to be at below freezing soon, and that's not going to take long for it to happen in the shop. So today, everything, extra resins and gel coats are all going home. I'll probably leave a jug of resin here so I can keep processing this, doing my testing, and thinking about whether or not I want to try to put any more down this year. But as far as most of this project, I don't expect to get very far, but I do have when I turn the heat on. You know, there's certain things you just got to look at. So that being said, I'm going to town. I'm going to buy a tote. I'm going to put all my chemicals in the tote, and I'm going to duct tape it. Now, the only thing that's going in the tote is bottles that were never opened. If it's opened, it'll stay here. MEKP, I don't know if that stuff freezes. It's peroxide. The acetone, I think, will be just fine in here. Any of my oils for the gel coats are, for the most part, getting bundled up and taken to the house so they can stay in a heated facility. I'm going to leave that light on while I go to town and let that kick off some more, and I will be back. But currently the temperature in the shop is about 60 degrees. I have a theory. There we go, and my camera keeps stopping. It had rained the last couple days. Inside the shop, I don't have water on the floor, so I'm going to say the humidity might be in here, but the dew point, so right now in the shop, this feels pretty good. Whether or not it is pretty good or not, I don't know. I know the day I put fiberglass down, it was hot and humid, and it ended up getting sticky and wet inside the shop. Next class a little bit more and paid a little more attention to the word dew point. It ain't just about the humidity, it's about when does it become a problem for you. So that being said, I'm going to town and I'm off things, and I'm getting ready to go hunting. Have a great day.